Okay, the last letter is the Hamza, but some the scholars differed about whether it is whether we should count it as a letter, but so I'll just go over it as a letter. So it's written like this, sort of like a little bit like the ayn and the ghain, but it's, if you notice, it's a little bit different. The fork isn't as big, and it's just with a little bit of a fork and a stroke at the bottom, and it's called Hamza, and it's written in Arabic like you see it in the parentheses. And the next thing I wanted to just go over is how the throat letters, how important the throat letters are. And I made a diagram of the throat letters so we can see that the throat is divided into three parts. You can see the bottom of the throat near the chest has two letters, ha, and like the English H, and Hamza, like the A sound in English. So they both come from the bottom of the throat near the chest, and you can see I've divided the six letters in half, uh, and also in three parts. So in half is horizontally, and the three parts of the throat are vertically. So you have three pairs. So ha and uh, the 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 split on the right side is they're all letters which you breathe out with the breath. But the three letters on the left side, you hold your breath. So like ha, 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 and ha. You're breathing out. With Hamza, the A sound, and the Ain, and ghain. You're holding your breath. You're sort of holding your breath, and you're just making the sound. You're not really breathing. But with the ha, and ha, you're sort of breathing out. You're expelling a breath. So with the Hamza, it's just like the A sound in English, and so then you elevate a little bit to the middle of the throat, and you make the sound of the So if you can do you should be able to do because it's just in the middle of the throat, and it's about the same type of sound. But now the line is a little bit different because it's raw, that you have to really make it a hard sound instead of but it's at the top of the throat, so it's, if you can do kha, you should be able to do gha, because it's just harder. It's a kha with pronounced harder. So kha is soft, and gha is hard. And at the top of the throat, outside the throat, at the bottom of the throat in the mouth are the two other letters which I've listed, qaf and kaf. They pretty much have the same location, so it's hard to differentiate if you're not careful. But kaf is a thin letter, qaf is a thick letter. So qa and ka. So the pronunciation is a little bit uh, different, and also opening the mouth is different. So you can't say ka and ka. It's even very difficult to say it. So you have to open your mouth vertically with the qaf, and with the kaf you smile. So this is a map of a rough map, you could say, of the throat. So just so I could show you how the six throat letters are situated in the throat, and where the pronunciation comes from. Uh, and Also, just to reiterate, the six letters that cannot be connected, and so they're basically the same shape: the dal, dal, ra, za, and wow, and then alif. You add alif to that. So let's end there.